we start our podcast every week with what we call our AI aha moments, and these are just ways in which we are, or our guests, when we have guests, are using generative AI either in our work lives or in our out of work lives. Just fun things we're doing with it, or things we're finding, use cases we're finding for it that are kind of fun to share. And so we like to have our guests share an AI aha, and so I'll start with that, David. What are you doing with this technology lately in your life?
Yeah, I think, as I think about this, 2 things come to mind, and the first is, I recently took a trip to Scotland, and it was a 2-week trip. My family was going with me, and I bought the travel guide, and I was thinking, "Why am I doing all this work?" And so, I literally asked ChatGPT to help me plan my, vacation. I did some of it myself, and then I uploaded the document into ChatGPT and said, "Is this reasonable to do?" Because I generally overplan, and my family's like, "Seriously?" And so, ChatGPT gave me, good tips, and so I did that. And then the other thing I'll just say professionally is we launched a new website at the court, lacourt.ca.gov on July the 1st, and we have on it a generative AI tool right on the home screen to help people. It's called Court Help. And I'm now using that to find anything on our website because rather than clicking and finding it, it's just so much faster to say, "Hey, take me to the strategic plan," and it takes me right to it. So those are 2 things that I'm using it for right now.
That's great. I hadn't heard that you all launched that. I've been following, the different courts that are figuring out ways to use it, especially to help, people who have to interact with courts, and especially people who have to interact with courts without lawyers. Although as a lawyer, I often find court websites to be like, really, really hard to navigate. So that's a pretty cool offering. I'm sure people appreciate it.